Hello there, everyone. So, today I want to talk about goals and habits because you can't meet your goals if you don't have the habits to make you get there. And right now, I am outside of the Highland Rec Center where I do 90% of my workouts, and I thought there was no better place to talk about forming good habits than here, where I have changed almost every habit in my life. So, right outside here, I come here at least 3 times a week. I work out constantly. Start a little montage now. But the truth is, up until pretty recently, that wasn't the case. I was horrible at getting up, working out, doing anything, and I spent years finding every excuse possible not to do things. So back here at home now, I had to change every aspect of my life. The biggest habits I had that I thought were good were horrible on so many levels, and things I didn't even realize I would do were even worse. What I didn't realize until I actually took the time to start writing things down and breaking out my day was I was doing things I didn't even know that I was doing. Instead of just, prepping food, I would grab something quick that was on the way home. Or instead of, walking to go get something, I jump in my car and drive further than I actually needed to for no reason. All of these things added up to a series of bad, horrible habits. But something else I was incredibly guilty of was just doing things for pure convenience. I would drive an extra 5 minutes somewhere to go to the store I'd always gone to. When I have a store, a 5 minute walk up the road. Little things like that I realized were being detrimental to my entire life and everything I wanted to do. So, one of the first things I did to change my habits was actually right here in the kitchen. Instead of going and getting coffee or stopping and getting some sugar filled drink from Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks on the way home, I got a coffee pot. Actually, this thing here is a latte machine my father gave me. Works amazing. I can make my own coffee here. Now, that sounds dumb, and that sounds like financial advice that you hear constantly saying, oh, just buy your coffee at home and make it at home. It'll save you money. Yes, it did save me money. Won't deny that fact. But what it did more importantly was let me control what I was actually eating and putting in my body. And after just about a month of doing this, I realized my sugar intake was incredibly far down. Now, I will also fully admit that the fact that I had more access to coffee at home may have increased my caffeine intake a little bit. But the fact is, I'm a type 2 diabetic, and that's my own fault. I own that and I admit it. And in other habit I really took into account was tracking everything I ate, drank, and did. Now, not a sponsor or anything, I use the MyFitnessPal app. I think this app is amazing, and I track literally everything I put in my body every single day. Every medication I have, every supplement I take, and every food I eat goes in there so I know what I'm actually having. Now, that's not to say I'm perfect at it. It took me over a year to get to the point where before I eat anything, I put it in my app. This way I know what's going in my body and I can track all of my macronutrients numbers. I figured those out. I figured how many carbs I should have, how much sugar I should have, fats, protein grams, things that I would hear in videos and people talk about all the time that I didn't care about until I decided I had to make that change. So, why am I harping on habits so much? Well, that's because I made the mistake for far too long to ignore mine. And when I decided I was going to make this journey and start changing things, I broke down the habits I needed to have compared to what I did have. And let me tell you, they were incredibly different. And I'm not proud of the mistakes I made, but hopefully I can help other people not make those same mistakes or just make mine better. It's not rocket science. Nothing I have tried is going to be overly impressive or amazing or life changing to most people, but it helped change me. Now, The three biggest things that I do every single day now that are the habits I've formed over the last 6 months, where I track everything I eat and put in my body. I use those apps. They're great help for me. Simply getting up and moving. I work here at home or in an office occasionally, and I spend most of my time at a computer sitting down. What I've done is I have an app on my phone. It's the timer app. Every hour, I get up and I walk in a circle for at least 10 minutes. It could be around my apartment. I might go outside if the weather's nice. But just getting up and moving, that alone has changed everything about my life. With all that being said, thank you for watching. If you liked anything here today and it's encouraged you to change one habit or make a new one, please leave a comment below. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.